We all want to be the hero in the story, right? That's why we like those kind of stories, those kind of movies. We like those adventures where we can watch the hero or the heroine. We can watch them become more, overcome their fears, do things that are extraordinary. That's why we love these stories. We love to cheer for the person, right? We like to cheer for the main character. We hope for them. We want to be a part of that story. And in a way, we do become part of that story, even if it's just for that hour, 2 hours while we are watching or while we are reading a book. We get into the story. So, I mean, let's get real, right? We all want to be a hero, to be the person that changes the world, right? We want to be that person that is ordinary and becomes extraordinary, that is an everyday person that becomes more. You know, we want to be that person who's brave enough, strong enough, that fights through adversity. We love those stories so much. And that's why I created Lubadoos in the way that I did. I wanted to find a way to use everything that I've learned through my journey through life for many decades now. And, you know, through everything I've had to overcome through my adversity. And I've thought a lot over the years about the things that I wish I had learned earlier, the things that I wished I'd been taught earlier, the things that matter so much. And I thought, well, I would love to be able to inspire another generation to find ways to impart that wisdom and the things that I've learned from other people along the way. And, you know, I really started thinking about what I was talking about earlier, that we love stories. We learn far more by immersing ourselves in stories, by becoming a part of someone else's story, by hearing it, by being inspired by it. We learn more than by someone telling us, giving us good advice. I mean, I like a good quote more than the next person. I mean, I am a quote junkie, love it. But it's different when we can insert ourselves in stories. And so that's why I created chapter books for girls. And, you know, we're finding out it's kind of interesting because we said 8 to 12 years old for Lubadoos. You know, you kind of pick a range, but we're seeing early readers that are loving the stories. I have heard from adults who are absolutely loving the stories and even can see themselves and their childhood in some of these stories. And we're seeing people that are much younger. I mean, grandfathers are reading to 3 and 4 year olds, and they're immersed just by listening to the story. Because once again, if a story is adventuresome and it's magical and it's interesting and it keeps you on the edge of your seat, you're in it, right? You're not just listening to it, you're not just reading it, you're imagining it, you're putting yourself in the story. And so that's why what I've done with Lubadoos is I'm introducing 7 in this first series, 7 individual girls. And they all have different personalities and different challenges, different strengths. But I think everyone will see themselves in some way in each of these characters and in the adventures and in the adversity they have to overcome, in the courage they have to dig down and find, in the difference that they make in this magical place called Lubadoo Land. So I think that the way we've done it so well, honestly, is that we've taken real life struggles and then allowed these girls to take those struggles into another world where they are called to do something extraordinary. And we've started out so far already. We have Blair and the Forgotten Flames, and by the time you're watching this, we probably already have Madison and the Clock Tower of the First Hour. And coming up later this year, we have Emma and the Library Beyond Time. These are such amazing adventures, and we already have this built out through another series beyond. I wish I could write them all now. I wish I could publish them all tomorrow because there's so much coming that I think is going to transport girls and adults into another world. And you know what? I really think we need to not just be entertained these days. we need to be inspired. We need our girls to have good values. So something that is fun and magical, but that will get down inside of them and help them on their journey through what we call life, right? So let's just face it, we all want to be a hero in the story of life. And I think this is one way that we can help our girls do just that.